It's SNL. And you know what that means? For one last time, it's Formula X, season number 11, round number 10, and we are at Mount Panorama at Bathurst, Australia, for the final race of the Formula X season 11. If you haven't been here before, welcome to the Sunday Night League. This is the final race of 2025 as it stands. However, what I can guarantee is it's my final race. So, there we go. I was going to say something grander, but I don't think there's anything more grand than a final race decider in an SNL championship, and we do have one. At the top of the standings is Bunnies in the Ferrari. He has 210 points. He's 15 points ahead of Ajax in second in the Williams. You will see a Ferrari and a Williams on the front row. Interesting. In third place is Bondemus in the Renault. He's in a three-way scrap for third place. He's got Ben just 5 points behind him in the Toro Rosso on 152 points. And then we have Gazman just behind them as well on 147. So Gazman, despite his poor start to the season, has been able to climb up. In sixth place is SNL Jam in the Jordan with 130 points, kind of in no man's land there in sixth because he's 30 points ahead of Punisher and 17 behind Gazman. The Punisher is in the Ferrari on 100 points. What a fantastic season for the Punisher, and it sees Ferrari having a good chance in the team championship. Rob on drums, his best season in Formula X by far, on 86 points in the Toro Rosso. Having a good season as well. Got his first ever podium at Tokyo last time out in Formula X. In ninth place is Slender Fella on 80 points. He is there already in the Red Bull. Better season than the previous one. In 10th place is Alpha Capri, unfortunately unable to race for Williams, but his seat has been taken by Illusion in the Williams, and you will see him on the grid. In 11th place is Ragemus Prime with 68 points in the Red Bull. In 12th place is Aloe in the McLaren with 47 points. In 13th place is Mr. Smith, who's unable to join us. 44 points for the Jordan driver this season. And 14th place is Upgraded with 32 points in the McLaren. In 15th place is Lynchmus with 27 points in the Renault. 16th place is Pat, who raced for Red Bull on 11 points. 17th is Kaiser Grim on 6 points for Jordan after his return last time out at Tokyo. And in 18th place is Bailey with 5 points. Now, the grid here at Bathurst. One lap qualifying saw a fantastic grid format. We'll go through the team championship before that, though. Ferrari on the top with 310 points. They are 37 points ahead of Williams, so it would take a monumental swing in the points for Williams to take the championship, but it's possible. Williams 273 points for them. Toro Rosso in third with 238 points are 36 points ahead of McLaren on 202. They are 14 points ahead of Renault on 188, who are also 14 points ahead of Jordan on 174. And Jordan are 15 points ahead of Red Bull on 159. So it's all pretty close in the team championship after first and second. So anything can happen. So let's go to qualifying, where we had the one-lap qualifying shootout. They all had different tyres for this session. And the Williams on pole is the aforementioned Illusion. Driving in the unfamiliar number 28, because his number 2 has been taken now, and the 28 was available. We've seen a 28 before in Formula X in a Lexus, but it is the Williams of Illusion joining us for the final round here at Bathurst. In second place, though, Illusion had soft tyres. He's got all softs for the race as well, so he starts obviously on the soft tyres. In second place is Bunnies. He qualified on hard tyres impressively, getting the front row. Mediums for the race and all hards for the rest. So he starts on those medium tyres in second place. In third place, this unusual grid where they start side by side to each other, is his title rival Ajax in the Williams, qualified on the hards as well, and has all mediums for this race. He has to finish significantly ahead of Bunnies to win the championship. He has to win the race, basically, and Bunnies has to finish about 7th on the grid to get the championship. So it is possible for that to happen. In fourth place is Gasman in the McLaren. He qualified on the medium tyres. He starts on the mediums as well and has soft mediums as well in this race. In fifth place... Oh, Gasman, sorry, qualified on the hards, I believe. In fifth place was the Punisher on soft tyres. Softs to start the race and mediums for the rest of this race. In sixth place, it is Bondimus Prime in the Renault. He qualified in sixth place on hard tyres. Starts on the mediums, has softs and hards for the rest of the race. Drivers have to use 3 sets of tyres for the race. In seventh place is the number 7, SNL Jam in the Jordan. He qualified on medium tyres. He starts on softs, has all softs for this race. In eighth place is Slender Fella in the Red Bull, racing on the soft tyres in qualifying. Qualified 8th, soft, medium, and hards for the race. He starts on the mediums in his Red Bull. Top 8 finish for him in qualifying. In ninth place, apparently in a limited edition helmet, is a Lowy. Let's have a look. Oh, it's all pink. Oh, it says thanks Jam on it. Oh, that's very nice. Ninth place is a Lowy in the McLaren. He qualified on hard tyres. He has all softs for this race. In 10th place is Kaiser Grimm. Kaiser Grimm qualified on soft tyres. He has all softs for the race as well. So copying his Jordan teammate for this race here. Then row number 6 is an all Toro Rosso affair with Ben. Oh my God. Ben in 11th place on the hard tyres. He had mediums and hards for the race. He starts on the hard tyre. In 12th place is Rob on drums in the Toro Rosso. He qualified on mediums. He starts on mediums, and he had softs and softs for the rest of the race. In 13th place is the Red Bull of Ragimus Prime. He qualified on the hard tyres. He has soft mediums for the race and starts on the mediums. And finally, in 14th place is Lynchimus on the mediums in qualifying, soft hards for the race. Alpha Capri in the chat saying, "Hey up, Jam. Hey up, everyone. Don't be greedy. Like, share, and subscribe. Fantastic to see you here, Alpha Capri." Here's Williams' driver last seen on the podium at Road Atlanta. So that is the grid. I am not feeling particularly well. So apologies, it might not be my best attempt, but this is the best I'm going to get, I think. So 14 cars on the grid here at Bathurst. It is a tight run into turn number 1. Often we see some sort of incident into Hell Corner, as it's known. So championship rivals, Bunnies and Ajax in second and third on the grid. We will start with Illusion on pole. 3 lights are on. Gasman 4th, Punisher 5th. We have 5 lights, and it is go here at Bathurst. And it's a good start from the top 2. They're very even. Off they go into turn 1. Everybody seems to be getting through okay as they go through as well. No, there goes Ajax off the circuit. Then we've got a couple of Jordans off as well. And then, oh my word, there goes the Toro Rosso around. That's Rob on drums. What happened here for the Toro Rosso man? So, he has got thanks Jam on the helmet from Rob on drums as well. This feels like this could be a case of everything. There's a bit of chaos up ahead. We'll see what that looked like. And then, whoa, spinning one round goes Rob on drums. He had a Jordan behind him, so let's have a look. Let's go in the middle of the pack. We saw Ajax flying off. Thanks Jam on the top of his helmet. I feel like this could be quite a theme. A Renault going up the inside of Ajax, the championship rival, going off the circuit. So we'll see what happens here. Thanks, Jam, as well from Bondimus. So some very nice messages appearing on the top. So there's a hit from behind. And this, unsurprisingly, caused a red flag. Oh, there's thanks, Jam, as well. Oh, lovely messages from the drivers. So I'm board with the Punisher. Jam on the outside. There, the Punisher clipping the back, and then there's a bit of fighting going on. Ben on the back with Slender Fella going through. He's got Thanks on there as well. Jam on the back. So let's have a look. Good start from the Jordan driver. Gets himself up alongside Punisher. Goes on the inside. Everyone going round. And yeah, there's just chaos. So that, as we see, caused the red flag. 3 drivers were involved in an incident into turn number 1. Red flag was called, and we have a rolling start here at Bathurst at Mount Panorama. So let's have a look. Let's get everything together for the rolling start here at Mount Panorama. Now, I am going to say, you will notice something straight away. Ooh, where's all my information gone? There we go. You will notice straight away Gazman is on the hard tyres, which he qualified on, and Jam is on the mediums, which he qualified on. Unfortunately, a fault of the game, when you reset the race, it brings you onto the tyres you qualified on. As a result, they have to pit at the end of the first lap. Alpha Capri in the chat saying, thank you for having me. I'll be back racing when healthy and hope you will be back at some point, Jam. Great commentary in racing you. Thank you very much. From Alpha Capri. So thank you everyone that's watching us live. It's a rolling start here then at Bathurst. It's a chaos into Hell Corner. Illusion on pole with Bunny's second, Ajax in third, Gazman now on hard tyres accidentally, as is Jam on mediums accidentally, so they will have to pit at the end of lap 1. Illusion pulls away, no overtake being used for him, mediums still being used by Bunnies. They all close up quite nicely as Illusion goes off into turn 1. Already we've had an incident into turn 1. So Illusion with the rolling start this time in Hell's Corner on his own, just getting the braking a little bit wrong, a little bit late, can't get it turned in, runs wide, and that's him out of the lead of the race. Bunny's very happy, Ajax as well on the attack too. Gazman up to 3rd place and attacking Ajax as they both run towards the end of Mountain Straight, towards the start of the mountain itself. Illusion down to 4th place, Punisher up to 5th, Bondimus in 6th place, Jam in 7th, Aloe 8th, Kaiser Grim in 9th, Ben in 10th, Ragemus is 11th, Lynchmus 12th, Slenderfella down to 13th for having the poor start, and Rob on drums, he's got damage. Let's see what happened. Rob on drums just hitting the back, it seems, of Slenderfella going in to the end of the mountain straight, but through the cutting for the first time goes Bunnies, starting his climb up the mountain here at Mount Panorama. As you can see, Ajax in 2nd place. He's got Gazman all behind him. As you can see, a little thanks Jam as well on the McLaren Halo. Thank you everyone for the very kind messages. It's really quite touching. Gazman in 3rd. He's got Illusion all behind him, trying to put the pressure on as they go down the mountain now through the chute. And through Forest Elbow goes Bunnies, as Illusion goes round the outside of Gazman. Nice move there by Illusion on the soft tyres. Then we have the Punisher. Alois up to 6th place. Bondimus in 7th. With Jam 8th on those medium tyres on the overtake, trying to get into that slipstream train, but knowing that it's all gone a little bit wrong. We're on board with Ragemus also. It's very nice, as I say, as Ragemus goes up the inside of Ben, as we see fighting up ahead, with Aloe moving himself up into 5th place. Nicely done as we have a car off the circuit. That is Ragemus outbraking himself and getting overtaken by Lynchmus. Lynchmus up to 10th place. As into the pits then comes Gazman on the hard tyres and Jam on the mediums. So not running to plan for these drivers at the front of the field. It's Bunnies with the pressure of Ajax behind him, going down the mountain straight once more. And not quite a move from Ajax. Ajax knows that he has to get past Bunnies. With also that thanks jam on there as well. That's very nice. Who made that? Should have told me. I could have said thanks to myself as well. So Bunny's there in first place with Ajax second. He's got his teammate in third. This would have been great for the team championship if it was closer. Aloe in fourth. Fantastic start for him, having started down in ninth place. Bondemus in fifth place. He's got Punisher right behind him. Let's go on board with the Punisher as we will descend through the mountain towards Forest Elbow at the end. It is such a bouncy track in these Super Formula cars. You can just spin it so easily. As we can see, Ben is just behind us in the mirror. We're on board with the Punisher. Ben in 7th place, had a great season for Toro Rosso. On the overtake, keeping the slipstream going. Ragemus as well, just a little bit further behind. Kazgrim in 9th is pushing. He's on board. Lovely Swedish helmet as well, looking very resplendent in the blue and yellow as Bunnies has made a mistake going out of Murray's corner. So Bunnies in first place, no pressure, brakes and just runs wide, misses the apex, runs wide out of Murray's corner, and Ajax gets the lead then. Into turn 1 he goes. He sets the fastest lap as well on the end of lap number 3. He takes the lead out of Hell's Corner, and now we're on board with Bunnies looking down Mountain Straight. This is an easy move for the Canadian as he has the benefit of the slipstream, so they go up the hill once more. Ajax looking up the inside though, trying to get through as he goes into... I can't read my own writing. Something bend. Towards the cutting. We go. And then through Griffins. Illusion is in 3rd place. Aloe up to 4th now. Bondemus in 5th place. Punisher in 6th. Oh my word. Bondemus is under pressure now. On board once more again with the Punisher. Keeping the pressure on the Renault. Pushing hard. Thank you everyone for joining us live here on SNL for the finale of season number 11 of Formula X. Like, share and subscribe. Setting purple lap times as well, the Punisher, as we go through the cutting. This is where it gets difficult following another car, and a small mistake there by the Punisher. Ben running very wide as he has Ragemus catching him up as well. Ragemus in the Red Bull chasing down the Toro Rosso. There's then a bit of a gap of about 4.5 seconds to Kaisergrim in 9th place in the Jordan. Then we have Gasman after his pit stop early on in 10th. Slenderfella in 11th. Rob on drums 12th. 13th place is Lynchmus, and then Jam is in 14th place in that Jordan. Front of the field, Bunnies is back ahead as we saw his overtake on the mountain straight. Ajax in 2nd place, keeping him honest though. So 44.1, 42.9, so a second quicker Bunnies that time round. 43.5 for Illusion, who's getting himself back into the game of GT7. It's been a while, he said. As we see Aloe on board with him, the pink helmet, thanks Jam on the top. Thank you everyone that's been part of SNL, as I say. It is a pleasure to be part of this and to have brought people together. It really has been. Bondemus in 5th place right now. Most improved driver this season. In terms of his standings, he was about 11th or 12th last season, and he's 3rd currently as it stands, with a win, a 2nd, a 3rd, a fastest lap, a pole position. He's completed the whole set this season. Ben won last time out, completing his run of winning race number 9 in season 10 and season 11. He's looking for that, possibly in season 12. Who knows what will happen? Season 12 will see the 100th race as well of Formula X. If it happens, I don't know. I genuinely don't have a clue what's going on. Ragemus then in 8th place with Gasman in 9th. He's setting purple lap times. Slenderfella is in 10th. Rob on drums is 11th. Kaisergrim is 12th. And Jam is catching his teammate now as they go down the hill. Let's see these yellow Jordans chasing each other down. A tribute to Eddie Jordan, the late great Eddie Jordan, as these two are fighting it out. Unfortunately for 12th place. Very end of Jordan situation for them this season. Jam trying to chase down his teammate as they chase down Rob on drums. Bit of dust being kicked up at the front of the field. Aloe there in 4th place. Bunny's keeping himself just ahead, 0.3 of a second on the last lap, so pulling away from Ajax. Ajax has to win this race, really, to realistically have any opportunity of winning the championship. Illusion in 3rd, he just set the fastest lap at 42.5, but then it was beaten by Gazman. Gazman is the man on the move right now. He's in 9th place, and he's going to make a move down the mountain straight past Ben. Is he on the inside? It's very tight. You can see Ben not giving him any room, really making it difficult as there goes Gazman round. So Gazman clipping the curb. It's really high, is that curb as well, on that inside. It's not the place to be. Gazman, though, had no choice. Ben was saying, no, you're going to have to do this really hard. And Gazman just clipping the curb. And it beached him and spins him round. So 10th place, 11th. As he loses all the time, he's back behind Jam. So Gazman down to 13th after setting the fastest lap last time out. Ragemus there in 7th place. Ben now up in 8th. As we see now, Slenderfella has got a little train behind him. Choo-choo! All aboard the Slenderfella train. He's got Rob on drums, Kaiser Grim and Jam and Gazman joining him for the ride down the chute. Let's go on board with the Jordans as they go through the cutting as Kaiser Grim runs wide. That's going to hamper him going down the mountain, and the Jordans still 11th and 12th. Jam looking up the inside as Kaiser Grim then hits the wall as Jam now moves himself up ahead of his teammate going down. As we see at the front of the field, Illusion is coming into the pits. At the end of lap number 5, Illusion, the first driver into the pits then. He will move himself onto soft tyres. He has no other option. Bunny's leading with Ajax. Bunny's just still pushing away. Aloe in 3rd place. The Punisher also in for his stop as well. He's getting rid of his soft tyres and moving on to mediums. So Ben will move up. Illusion actually, no, comes out in 6th place. He's on the soft tyres as expected. So Ben moves up to 7th, Rob on drums in 8th, Jam is now 9th, Kaiser Grim 10th, as Gazman is 11th. He lost 9 seconds on that last lap. Punisher comes out on the medium tyres. So the Punisher trying to do something different. Lynchmus there in 13th place, enjoying his time around Bathurst. Slenderfella on the hards now. So Slenderfella using his hard tyres. He used mediums at the start of the race, and he will finish on softs. So he's going for the hard options. I wonder if he's doing 5 laps, and then he's doing the rest of the race on the softs. The softs will go a long way here at Bathurst. As we look at the gap, it's about 2.5 seconds between the race leaders. And then we're looking at about 7 seconds to Aloe. Aloe on his own right now in 3rd place. About 4 seconds ahead of Bondimus, who is about 3 seconds ahead of Ragemus, and Illusion is there, not far away, about 1.5 seconds behind Ragemus in 6th place after his pit stop. He's the first driver to have pitted. He's used just under half of his overtake thus far. A quarter of the overtake used by Ben. Rob on drums has got the attention of Jam now, so Rob on drums in 8th place, pushing his Toro Rosso, trying to get it into position. There's a yellow flag waving. What happened here? Let's have a look. The yellow flag, was that Ben losing control going into the pit lane? So he goes into the corner. No, it's already happened. Ragemus has hit the wall into the pit lane. It is incredibly tricky and deceptive pit lane. You have to really slow it down into, and he didn't. He didn't slow it down into the chicane, and he's hit the wall in the most awkward place possible. As Ben also scrambles his way across the curbs. As Rob on drums makes life a bit easier for Jam as he goes in the pits as well. Gazman pushing hard, trying to get onto the back of Jam. So these two had the mistakes early on with the tyres. They're now racing each other going to the mountain. Bunny's leading though, with Ajax second and the Lowy third. Let's go back to the battle between the Jordan and the McLaren. It's not as close as I thought it was. There's Kaiser Grim there in 8th place, so good battle happening there. Bondemus in 4th place, all on his own really. It's a little bit lonely for him, so we'll go to the front of the field as Bunnies comes to Forest Elbow for the 7th time. Like, share and subscribe if you haven't done so already. For what is scheduled to be my last commentary. I don't know if I'll do any more commentary, I'm not sure. I really don't know what the new year will bring. Who knows? Ajax in 2nd place. It's all up to the new people in charge, really. I'm sure there'll be an announcement about that at some point, and what they've got planned for the new year. SNL will not stop, although it will be jamless. Who knows? You might prefer different spreads on your toast. Bunny's leading the field then. It's got a nice lead now of about 5 seconds to Ajax, so the gap is building each lap. As Lowy sets his personal best lap. He's very consistent with his lap times. Fluctuating around 7/10 of a second around what is a tricky circuit. Gazman has got past Jam. So Jam not putting up too much of a fight, it would seem. Kaiser Grim in 8th place. The two Jordans, 7th and 8th now, as the Punisher, who's already pitted, is 9th. Ragemus has got Ben, so he's managed to get past Ben. Ben on the medium tyre, but they did pit very close together. Ragemus will now be on the soft. Slender fella is on the soft tyre. He started on the hard. Did he? A bit confused. What's happened there? I'm not sure. I'm very confused. So, Slender fella now on the softs. Did he start on the hards? He's got the mediums to run at some point. There we go. Thank you everyone that's joining us live here on the SNL YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe. Do all those things. It is really helpful for the channel. It's really helpful as well for everyone taking part in the championship. It really means a lot for everyone that watches to see those likes, to see who you're supporting as well. And sometimes drivers also comment underneath as well, talk about their race and what's happening. So Bondemus there. Looks a bit odd watching Bondemus without the Alonso helmet, I must admit, but it's a very nice tribute on the top. I'm not going to complain about that. Ajax in 2nd place then, making his pit stop. He's the first to blink out of the championship rivals, but he's got to do something. He's going to go onto those medium tyres again. He's only got mediums for this race. Bondemus also pits. So Bondemus has got softs and hards for this race. So we'll see what happens. It's a long pit lane entry. There goes Ajax out of the pits. Ooh. So Ajax under pressure then from Illusion. Illusion is up to speed. And will Illusion make the move? He does. He goes past his teammate and moves himself up into 3rd place. So maybe the aim is to pull each other along. Gazman in 5th place with Jam. They've not made officially their first stop despite pitting. So this is something that they've already stopped, these two, but they've got to go a bit longer than they would have hoped, maybe. Bondemus in 7th place after his pit stop. Alpha Capri saying, "Go Team Williams." He is cheering on his team. Hard tyres for Bondemus. Kaiser Grim in 8th place, losing the position. So, back to Team Williams then. Illusion is currently leading his teammate. His teammate gets up to speed on the medium tyres. Let's go to the front of the field, and Bunnies is not stopping. He's got mediums, hards. Currently on his first set of mediums. Aloe is fully on softs. And in he comes. Gets it stopped. Oh, a bit of a wobble on the entrance, but he gets it in. Those green overalls, famous for Aloe. He uses them all the time. One season he didn't use them. That was last season for Red Bull. It was not his best time. will admit he had the blue helmet as well. He went back to pink now, and he seems to have got the power back. In fact, he scored more points in the 4 races he's had this season than he had all of last season. So Kaiser Grim in 7th place. Jam now into the pits for Jordan. So starting to see drivers come in. Does the Jordan come in? There it is. In it comes. So a new set of soft tyres for the Jordan. Off he goes. He falls behind Ben and Slenderfella as they resume their battle from earlier. So Aloe is in 4th place after his pit stop. So he's pitted and he's still out ahead of Gasman. So Aloe really has some speed. Sparks being kicked up by his McLaren. We saw them both racing hard at Tokyo as well. As my notebook falls on the floor. We watch Ajax going down the chute towards Forest Elbow. The front of the field though, going through the chase. Bunnies, and he's coming in on the end of lap number 10. Can he get it stopped? Oh, it just clips the entrance. So Illusion, probably, he's just set a 42.0. But he's way down in his overtake, so he's really punishing that to get himself back into the lead of this race. The Ferrari still hasn't got into the pit lane yet. In he comes, the championship leader, the defending champion as well, looking for championship number 4 in Formula X. And off he goes, and he still leads. What a way to take the lead then. What is the gap between them? Well, Illusion can see Bunnies at the end of Mountain Straight, but it is a bit of a gap. It's probably about 5 seconds, maybe more so. As Kaiser Grim now comes into the pits, the Jordan driver is in. As Gasman continues in 5th place in his McLaren. So he's on soft tyres. So everything sort of went wrong for him in the way his tyres were. Ajax in 3rd place. Kaiser Grim out in 12th place, ahead of Rob on drums. Rob on drums had a 157.1, so that must have been a bit of an issue, possibly through the mountain. Lynchmus has had his in-lap in his pit stop, so he's lapping quite consistently. 4 seconds off the pace of Bunnies, the leader at this stage of the race. Illusion trying to catch up though, trying to push as hard as he can. Ajax in 3rd, trying to catch the man from Greece. He's had a couple of wins in Formula X for Ferrari, actually driving for Gasman back in season number 4 was GTE champion as well in SNL in season number 2 of that. Then unfortunately was unable to defend his championship, and we've seen him occasionally. He is an always welcome member of SNL. Gasman in 5th place is still running there. 6th place then Bondamus, Ragemus in 7th. As we see in the background, was this a move? So the Punisher was very close to Ragemus, and then he's got Slenderfella very close to him on the exit. What happened here then? Oh, there was a slide. That's what it was. The Punisher slid out of Hell's Corner, and Slenderfella jumps on the opportunity. You do not have to give Slenderfella any other option. Off he goes up the inside, sets a purple first sector, and up into 8th place goes the Red Bull driver. So it's Red Bull 7-8. Punisher now in 9th place. He's got Jam chasing him down. They've had epic battles this season. Ben in 11th place with Kaiser Grim 12th. Rob in 13th. Did his podium last time out. Lynchmus crossing the line now. Getting back onto the space, onto pace. On lap number 12 for Bunnies. Purple sectors are being shown. So Bunnies is pushing. He's on that overtake. He's putting down a marker. to Illusion to say, no, you're not catching me up today. I've trained hard for this. This is my time. I'm going to win the title in style by winning the race and putting no doubt on it. He sets the fastest lap as well, a 41.7 for Bunnies as Illusion runs wide out of Murray's corner. And in response does a 44.8. So, wow, 3 seconds lost by Illusion on that lap. He's pushing as hard as he can. Remember, Illusion, Lowy has got past Ajax. Remember, Illusion is driving the controller as well. Not the only driver in this race, but nice, easy overtake by Aloy. So much overspeed by Aloy as they go into the chase. The Conrad Straight really proving to be a good place to overtake. So Aloy moves himself up into third. As I say, back on form Aloy. He's had podiums before. It's been a while since we saw one. Season number 8 was the last time he had a podium, driving for Renault at Le Mans. He also drove for McLaren and got third place at Barcelona in season 6. It's been a while for Aloy, but he's had podiums before. Bunny's though leading. It's quite a big gap now. It's 9 seconds is the gap between him and Illusion. Let's have a look. The Mountain Straight. Bondemus is leading Ragemus. We've got Slenderfella very close by. And we've got the Punisher. And then a couple of places behind, we've got Kaiser Grim. They look so much closer on the map. It's because the map is so big. Everyone looks a lot closer than they are. So Bondemus there in 6th as he climbs the mountain now. We'll go with Ragemus as he chases down Bondemus. Through the mountain they are. So soft tyres for Ragemus. And it's hard for Bondemus. So Ragemus should be catching up. You can see the car more settled going down the mountain. He's on the overtake as well. Gets down into second gear into Forest Elbow, and he starts to position himself ready for the overtake on Conrad Straight. Setting him up before the chase. Bondemus will try and defend it. But there's not much you can do with the overspeed as Ragemus puts himself as well onto the overtake. Bondemus decides to try and tuck himself back into the slipstream to maybe get the advantage of the faster car moving. But you can see straight away the Red Bull pulling away from the Renault. These two very good friends. I believe they are with Lynchmus as well, hence the Prime. Being guzzled between them all. Bunnies in first place, leading the field very comfortably right now from Illusion. Even though with the red light above his head, that tells us, well, it tells us he's got less than 25% of his overtake remaining. I mean, looking at his overtake gauge on the bottom of the screen on the right, it's basically empty. There is a small, minute smidgen of overtake left in there, so it's still got the light, it hasn't gone out yet, as opposed to Aloy, who's just got under half. Whoa, what a slide by Aloy. I think that was made even more dramatic by the power and the slide of Ajax behind him as well. Cars going through the downhill, through the cuttings in the mountain, with Forest Elbow and then into Conrad Straight. Have a look, you see Slenderfella and Jam. So they're all very close together. The circuit is so difficult to follow other drivers. The gap between Ben and Jam about 5 seconds, so they're not close enough. Slenderfella did a 47.4, whilst Jam did a 43.4, so Jam trying to catch up to the Red Bull. Bondemus in the 45s is into the pits. Finally comes Gasman on the soft tyres. So he'll be moving on to mediums for the rest of the race. He'll be doing 12 laps. On those, Ajax still trying to chase down Aloy. 43.6 compared to a 42.4. So Lowy 1.2 seconds quicker than the Williams driver. And he's pushing hard, using that car very well, sliding it through the corners. Illusion in the 43s, 43.2 as well. So actually, Lowy, the fastest driver in the top three as it stands. Gasman came out of the pits in 8th place. He is just behind Slenderfella. On board with the McLaren, he gets a good run actually out of the cutting and gets the move done on Slenderfella. That is not an easy move to do going up the mountain. You have to trust the other driver implicitly. And Slenderfella gave the room to the former champion, although he's looking to have a move down the mountain. I tend to say you can't overtake through the mountain. It's just about holding position, getting yourself a clean exit through Forest Elbow, and then you can position yourself nicely for an attack. And Gasman knows that. He's on the overtake himself as they close up on Bondemus as well. So Gasman pushing hard. I believe Bondemus will be in at the end of this lap. Ajax in the pits in 3rd place. So he's got ahead as we look, and Gasman has to defend against Slenderfella. And he does so, running a little bit wide on the exit. So Ajax is in, as is Illusion. They're both running. So Ajax has jumped Illusion. Bondemus is in as well. So both Williams in. Ajax has jumped Ragemus. He's jumped Illusion, who now comes out with Gasman having to defend to Slenderfella. So Gasman down the mountain straight. He's looking, he's defending it on the inside, looking at the inside for the right-hander, but Slenderfella already passed before they get to the corner. But Gasman holds position, tries to pull him off. Can't get by. Jam is there in 8th place, trying to catch up on the back of those two ahead of him. Thus far, Bunnies leads the race. He's been driving as we've expected here in Formula X for the past couple of seasons, really. Impervious to pressure, and then pushes a bit more. Very different to the Bunnies that used to spin it all over the place in Season 5. 6 seasons later, he is looking like Max Verstappen of Formula X, somebody said earlier on. Ajax in 3rd place. Ragemus in 4th. Ragemus putting himself further up. Ragemus has actually had some damage as well, so I wonder if he's hit the wall at Forest Elbow. Slenderfella moves himself ahead of Illusion. So Slenderfella getting a taste of overtaking drivers down the Conrod Straight, and he does it before the chase and moves himself into 5th place. So right now the driver on the move is Slenderfella, enjoying himself in that Red Bull. On those soft tyres, Illusion is in 6th, dropping down a little bit. Gasman in 7th, seeing the back of the man from Greece. And Jan in 8th. Bondemus has done his pit stop, and he has a move on Ben. So soft tyres now for Bondemus, as Ben makes a small error coming out of the chase. And those soft tyres really helping Bondemus now, so he's going to the end of the race now. As Ben's medium tyres not giving him the grip he would desire. Rob on drums coming into the pits. His soft stint over for now, but he'll put another fresh set of soft tyres on too. Let's have a look through the field. It is close. Ragemus is catching up, it seems, to Ajax. Then we have a bit of a run. Illusion is back ahead of Slenderfella. Slenderfella will be looking at the man from Greece as he's pulling. Oh my word! He's pulling Gasman along. You can see Gasman in the mirrors. They go down the mountain once more. So Illusion in 5th place. Bit of a slide for the Williams driver. Feeling the pressure of Slender Fella behind him, and Gasman is not far away as they go through Forest Elbow for the 17th time. We are into the last 10 laps of Formula X season number 11. The championship looking like it's going to Bunnies, but who knows where everyone else is racing. As Jam is sort of in the slipstream, trying to get onto it with those overtakes. So Aloe there in second place. The closest challenger as it stands to Bunnies, and he's 14 seconds behind the Canadian. Bunnies running a little bit wide through the cutting on the exit, unless that is his line. That might be the secret, as Ragemus comes into the pits. Now in the Red Bull. He's still not there. I was expecting him to come. There he is. Yellow helmet's very nicely done. Nice yellow helmet as well. Here's Max Verstappen tribute. We see Gasman chasing down Slenderfella, who's also got the sights of Illusion. So, Slenderfella made a mistake actually. What happened here then? A little bit of curb. We saw Gasman have that little error earlier in the... Oh! Well, that was odd. Slenderfella seemed to back out of that one. Maybe he decided, I haven't got the racing line, I will not compromise us both, going through this very difficult part of the race. So we've got 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th all in the same shot as they go down towards the hill. Oh, the hill. The mountain. How dare I say the hill. Jam there at the moment in 7th place, trying to catch onto the back of these drivers. So they're all racing hard around this incredibly challenging circuit. In Australia, Gasman trying to get tucked up into the slipstream. He knows the pressure is on. The sparks are kicked up as they go into the chase. They're all through there, very nicely done, towards Murray's corner. Jam in the background. Pits on the end of lap number 18. These 3 drivers pushing it for 4th place. Jam wishing he was not unlucky. Unfortunately, Slenderfella though has been unlucky. Out of Hell's corner. Has he run wide? Goes through Hell's corner. Oh, he just got a slide. So easily done as Jam comes into the pits. Last time this season. The 3-stop strategy, not the ideal one for Jordan. In he comes, off he goes. Back on some soft tyres to try and get back into the battle that he was in before. He's near Ben. He'll be hoping to catch up and use a bit of slipstream behind the Punisher there in 11th place. Kaiser Grim in his Jordan coming in. And they're going to see service. Yes, we are. So the black overalls for this Jordan. So Kaiser Grim leaving the pits on the soft tyres once more as well. So all tyres have been used. Lynchmus there in 14th place. Lynchmus really is one of those drivers SNL really encourage. Drivers are learning the game, learning the pace, learning every time they go out, and it comes. It does come. We've seen it many a time. Aloe, there he is in 2nd place. Had seasons where he was at the back of the field, and then it all starts to click. And once it starts to click, you are there. Aloe currently in 2nd place. He's racing Ajax for this podium. He's looking for his best ever result, is Aloe. He would have been hoping for the win, but that doesn't look possible with the way Bunnies has been driving, unless Bunnies absolutely loses it. He has got hards to run as well. He has to pit at the end of lap number 21. So these drivers are leaving it pretty late. Gatsman into the pits now as well. So Aloe is ahead of Ajax. Illusion still 4th. Slenderfella is 5th now, with Ragemus in 6th. As Bondemus goes into 7th. Ben 8th. Gasman leaves the pits. Where does he feed out? Oh, just as we see Ben, let's watch this on board with Ben, sliding out of Hell's Corner. But a nice view of it from Gasman's perspective. Probably look less dramatic. No, it looks still quite dramatic, but a little bit less so, I suppose. It's Ben in 9th place, tries to get onto the back of Gasman. Bunny's down Conrod Straight. 6 1/4 laps left for Bunnies this season. Thank you everyone that's watching us live. Like, share, subscribe. If you haven't done so already, leave a message in the chat, leave a message on the video as it uploads as well. That's very nice to see. As I said before, all the drivers like to see this. So, Jax is close to a Lowy. He is close. He has a potential. But he did a 43.0 as his fastest lap. He's in those 43s. He's trying to get closer and closer. He's got a quarter of his overtake just remaining. A Lowy just under a quarter of his overtake, although there's a yellow flag up ahead. And now a green. Someone's gone off the circuit. Oh, it's Lynchmus. Lynchmus losing it in the chase. It's so easily done. He's to move himself back in when he's there in first place. Got a big lead of about 30 seconds. The pit lane around here is about 16 seconds, so that tells you the lead. He's got about 14-15 second lead over a Lowy in pit stop buffer. Illusion setting purple lap time in sector 1. He still has the fastest lap of the race. Ragemus has got Bondamus behind him, so Bondamus getting up to speed now on those soft tyres. Bondamus in 7th, Gasman 8th, Ben 9th, so they're all moving along nicely here. Jam a little bit further back, so they're all keeping themselves occupied. So we've had Illusion spin out of the cutting. Yep, the back end spun round too early on the power, too greedy, trying to get it spun round back. It's so awkward in these Super Formula cars to get everything sorted, and Slenderfella very lucky to get through a small gap in the on-cove and the rear wing of Illusion. It's just big enough for a Formula X car, a Super Formula car, and he fitted through it. He's still in 4th place though. He has to pit at the end of this lap though, surely, on these soft tyres. They're looking very worn out as Bunnies comes into the pits then. He's going to put the hards for his last stop of the season. Although he's on the softs, he will be hoping that we do not see any super fast times from the driver ahead of him. So, there's a yellow flag waving. Slenderfella. Oh, what's happened here? 4th place. Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, and this is the Austin Powers movement. Yep, that was the Austin Powers movement. He's just took his teammate's front wing off as well. Rage must be thinking, why me? We go through. We'll see this from Ragemus' point of view then. So going down the hill, the mountain, gone through the peak, and then yeah, just as he gets there, and the car, and he loses the place actually to Bondamus as well. So Bondamus getting past Ragemus. Gasman then in 7th place will be looking to get past Slenderfella, losing the position to Jam getting past his former teammate. Slenderfella, damage on the front of the car. Punisher in 11th place. So, side by side, Ragemus and Gasman. Gasman getting past. Down Conrod Straight. The McLaren driver up into 6th place now. Kicking up the grass out of the chase. We've got 5 laps to go in this race, the final race of the season, and Bunnies leads the field. Ben pitting as Illusion hits the wall on the exit of Hell's Corner. The front end smashed. Gets it going again. He's got Jam overtaking him. He's Ben pits for the final time. He was up for third place in the championship. It doesn't look like that is going to happen today. Slender Fella in now as well as he fills up his tyre allocation. And the medium tyres are now on to end the race. Rob on drums in 12th, with Kaisergren very close to him as well. So some battles happening elsewhere down in the field. Bunny's in first place, should I say, not 11th place. Everyone will be shocked. Ajax will be thinking, oh yes, championship is on. It's not, unfortunately, today. The season 9 champion will have to wait a bit longer to add to his title success in the McLaren. Once we look at current McLaren driver of Aloy. Kaiser Grim in the chat says, thanks Jam, thanks for all you guys for having me these final races. Honoured to have been your final teammate, Jam, for now. I'm going to try and race. I am going to try and race. I mean, I'm going to try and come back and race. It's just all the admin side of everything and bits and pieces that you don't see in SNL that unfortunately I haven't got the time for. But hopefully I can race. I do not do very much practice for these races now, as you can probably tell by the results. I'm kind of finishing the same positions roughly because I'm still finding the speed, finding what works during the races. So yeah, hopefully it's not the end of the racing career, but yeah, it's just time. 5 years. Formula X was created 5 years ago, roughly at Christmas time. 5 years ago, 2021 it started. SNL started in late 2021. Bunnies is having a bit of celebration already, it seems. Going down the Conrad Straight, and he has to be careful. Flicking it around that aggressively. As we look, we can see Bondemus in 4th place. Bondemus has had a great race here at Mount Panorama, really showing his consistency. All season long he's been like this. Really back. Well, not even back, he's arrived, should we say. This is Bondemus' season. It looks like 3rd place in the championship is guaranteed because Gasman can't catch it. As it stands, not close enough, and he's got a buffer there of Ragemus as well. So there's a car between the two of them. So Ragemus is there. Jam is behind Illusion, so Illusion has got past Jam on this lap. Jam made a mistake, I think. Punisher in 9th place, but Ben in 10th. Look, Ragemus, will he overtake Bondemus going down the mountain at Mountain Straight? He's in that slipstream. Does he make the move? Oh, not quite. It wasn't quite close enough. Ajax there in 3rd place and Aloy in 2nd. Second, one of his fastest second sectors of the race. Kicking up the grass. Let's see what the gap is to him and Bunnies. Got 12 seconds between him and Bunnies. Bunnies got 2.5 laps left to go. Aloy's absolutely pushing it as hard as he can. He's going to try and get his fastest lap of the race by the looks of it. There is a timing beam just towards here, so he's still up his Aloy. He's about 2/10 up on his best lap. He's trying to get his fastest lap of the race. As is Ajax. Ajax is driving fast. The circuit does seem to get faster as the race goes on. So let's see what Aloy can do. 2 laps to go then for the race leaders. He just sets his fastest lap, only just though. He lost a 10.5. Ajax 42.5, 42.1 for Aloy. So Aloy pulling away still. Bondemus has got Ragemus behind him. Ragemus a 41.8. So Bondemus set a second slower than Ragemus, so they are having a bit of a battle here. Ragemus has got the better tyres as well. They go into turn at number 1, Hell's Corner. Well, Rage must have a cheeky look. He's on the overtake, I thought. Not quite. Bondimus has nothing left. Rage must had a little bit of overtake. He's aware there's 2 laps to go. But not looking to overtake Bondimus, it seems. Gasman in 6th place. Illusion in 7th. Jam catching him up. So Jam did 47. So Jam lost 4.5 seconds on the last lap. So that saw him lose the position to Illusion. So Bunny's going down the Conrad Straight. Bondimus and Ragemus pushing. Bondimus having to work hard. Going down the hill. Oh, Ragemus nearly hitting the wall. Car unsettled by the dirty air. He's got an opportunity though if he gets a good run out of Forest Elbow. It doesn't look like he's close enough to take advantage of that. Now starting to look a bit disgruntled there in the background. It's not happening unless Ragemus has a little move into the chase. No, not quite. But he's making his way up the mountain for the final time here at Mount Panorama. Like, share and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This race has been a fantastic one, as always, here in SNL. We've got great battles going on through the field. Bondimus and Ragemus, they're going to go down the mountain straight for the final time. This is Ragemus's opportunity if he gets on the overtake, or will he be racing for the Conrad Straight? That is the dilemma he is in. He's not using the overtake and doesn't look for the move at the end of the straight, so he's not going to do it there. He's waiting for the Conrad Straight. Illusion is setting purple that time. Jam just behind him in the Jordan, but at the front of the field, coming out of Forest Elbow for the final time, is Bunnies. The Conrad Straight as well. He's got nearly a quarter of his overtake left as he goes for what will be his attempt at fastest lap, possibly. Trying to just burn it all off. So he goes for the chase, making sure he's burnt it off. He goes down towards Murray Corner. Murray's Corner is the final one here at Bathurst Mount Panorama, and it is the win for Bunnies, and with that he becomes a 4-time champion here in Formula X. Lowy is going to finish an equal best 2nd place for McLaren. Well done to him. He's closely followed by Ajax, who makes the podium in his final race of the season. He couldn't get any more. Bondimus is going to hold on to that 4th place, it looks like, ahead of Ragemus. Bondimus finishing the season in a fantastic 4th place. He has been Mr. Consistent here in SNL this season. 4th and 5th for the primes. Gasman very closely in 6th. Jam's overtaken Illusion. There we go. Here it is. So Jam on the last lap, using the overtake. Gets the overtake done on the Conrad Straight. Down towards the chase. They go into the chase. So Jam in 7th place. Car number 7 started 7th, and it will finish 7th here for Jordan. So Gasman in 6th, Jam in 7th. 2 drivers that had to make an extra pit stop. Illusion crossing the line in 8th place on his return in SNL action. Punisher will finish in 9th. The Canadian having a very impressive season. His best point score in terms of races, I am sure of that. Podium finisher as well. Ben won in race number 9, finishes 10th. Slenderfella in 11th place. Kaiser Grimm is going to finish in 12th place in the Jordan on his SNL returns. The number 3 back in SNL. Hopefully we'll see him more in 2026. The Jordan driver finishes in 12th place, and the final driver to finish on the lead lap is Rob on drums. He slows it right down at the end for some reason. Okay, Rob on drums in 13th place, and 14th place is Lynchmus. Alpha Capri in the chat saying, well done to all this season. Sorry I had to end the season early, but great racing, everyone. Hopefully so. See you all again soon. Great commentary, Jam. Hope you back soon as well. Thank you very much. Alpha Capri also says, congratulations, Bunnies, on your championship. And it is Bunnies who takes the championship. That was his 18th win in Formula X. He did not take the fastest lap. That went to Illusion in the Williams. So it wasn't a clean lap. Pat in the chat saying, just got in to see the last lap, couldn't miss all the race at Bathurst. Well, just rewind it, Pat. Go back to the beginning. See what happened at this fantastic circuit. Bunnies, though, the champion for Ferrari. He's only the second driver ever to win the championship for Ferrari. Of course, that other driver being Gasman, Mr. Ferrari, here in SNL. Second place was Aloy. His best ever finish equalled. Now he's done it twice. He's done it for Renault. He's now done it for McLaren. Fantastic to see Aloy back on the podium in that pink helmet. Thank you very much once more, Aloy. Oh, a nicer picture there as well. In third place is the Williams of Ajax, and that unfortunately was not enough to take the championship today. He had to finish ahead of Bunnies quite significantly, and he finishes on the podium though for Williams. In fourth place, that is not very good. It looks like that might be as good as we get. Bondemus in fourth place for Renault. Fantastic season for him. That secures him third place in the championship as well. Closely followed by Ragemus in the Red Bull. Great return for him as well this season. Gasman in sixth place. A fight back after two disconnects early on in the season. He'll win as well. He'll be happy with the way he raced towards the end. Disappointed with the start, I'm sure. Seventh place is SNL Jam. There we go. SNL Jam in the Jordan. Seventh place on the road after qualifying seventh, despite all the problems. A win this season as well, once more for the Jordan driver. Eighth place, Illusion in the Williams. Good pole position, and then a few spins in the race, but still very fast, still very competitive. Punisher in ninth place. His first ever podium happened this season, if we can see him. No. There you go. Punisher, still can't see you. That's maybe as good as we get. First ever podium finish at High Speed Ring with second place. And we'll talk about the team championship as well. Ben in 10th place for the Toro Rosso driver. Another win this season, though. Pole position as well at Tokyo. He's had a great season, finishes in fourth in the championship, I believe. No, fifth in the championship. We'll talk about that in a bit. Slenderfella in 11th place in the Red Bull. Back on form for Slenderfella after disappointing season 10. But the Red Bull driver has definitely shown his speed once more. Kaiser Grimm back in SNL. Back there for Jordan. Two races, last minute, in he comes. Two very different circuits, Tokyo and then Bathurst, but back with a bang. Rob on drums, finishing 13th for Toro Rosso. His first ever podium last time out and his best season in Formula X for sure. And then Lynchmus, as we said, keep going Lynchmus, it is coming. It's getting better and better and better. He is in that Renault. So, the champion is Bunnies. All of this is to be confirmed by the stewards' reports and everything else. But Bunnies, by my calculations, wins the championship on 240 points. Ajax has 217 points in second place. Bondemus is in third with 175 points. In fourth place is Gasman on 161 points, with Ben just 2 points behind on 159. These are my calculations. They may be wrong. Have to wait for the official report in the Discord. Join us if you want to find out more. Leave a comment in the chat below. Sixth place is Jam on 142 points. Seventh place is the Punisher on 108 points. In eighth place is Rob on drums on 90 points. He finished 4 points ahead of Slenderfella on 86. 84 points for Ragemus Prime in 10th place. 11th place was Alpha Capri on 78 points. 12th place was Aloy on 72 points. 13th place is Mr. Smith on 44 points. 14th place upgraded. Hopefully we'll see him again soon with 32 points. Lynchmus had 30 points in the end for Renault. Pat had 11 points for Red Bull, as did Kaiser Rim. Illusion got 10 points, and Bailey had 5. The team championship. Ferrari take the team championship as well. So, the Punisher, 2 seasons at Ferrari in a row, season 10 and season 11, he takes the championship with Bunnies. 348 points according to my calculations. It's 43 points ahead of Williams in the end, 305 for the Grove outfit. Toro Rosso finished in 3rd place, 249 points for them. McLaren came back, 241 points for them in the end. Renault finished in 5th place with 205 points, just 8 points ahead of Jordan on 197, who finished just 11 points ahead of Red Bull. So very close in the end in all the championships. Thank you everybody that has joined us this evening. Like, share and subscribe. And it is, if you don't know, my last sort of contributions to SNL. This is a group I set up 5 years ago, almost. And yes, I think I have missed very few weekends in those 5 years, but the time has come to hand it over. There will be an announcement in Discord by those taking over. It is more than a one-person job to replace me, it would seem. Thank you everyone that's taken part in SNL over the years and has taken part in Formula X this season. It's been a difficult one. There has been driver changes and everything going on. But we've had some great races, great battles once more, and that is what SNL is all about. SNL is all about having great fun with people we trust, with people that we enjoy racing with, and trusting each other and having fights and encouraging people. It's not about being the fastest. It's about everyone having the opportunity. It's about everyone being able to get onto the podium, everyone being in that fight, and everyone having their day in the sun and working hard for it as well. We have a great championship. This grid in Super Formula is very close. It is tight. You have to make the best of it. Bunnies has done it the past 2 seasons. This season has been Bunnies' season. It's been his Bunnies' year, really, in SNL. 2026, who knows what will come? Who knows what championships there will be? It's not my decision anymore, but thank you very much to everyone that's taken part in Formula X, SNL, all these years as well. I remember years ago, season number 2 of Formula X, we had a race at Monza, and we had 8 drivers finish that race, and I just thought, oh no, there's no way this is carrying on. Season number 3, though, of Formula X was probably the saviour of it all, and it kept going, and yeah, GTE was a great contribution as well in the start of this GT7 campaign. And Formula X has come back stronger, I think, as well, now that we've found a way of doing it a bit better as well. Yep, so that is that. That is me. Done. I don't have anything written down. I normally would write something down, but I've just sort of gone freestyle at the end. Thank you everyone that's joined us this season and throughout the years here in SNL. Like this video, please. Let's see if we can just smash the best likes for it. And that is me done. I suppose I'll just have to get my hat and go. But who knows when we'll meet again and what I'll say next. It'll probably be, this is SNL, and you know what that means. Goodbye.